The objective here is to hopefully find some mines and also some abandoned houses. There was one in the middle of the woods. It looked kind of big. I tried my best to map the trails, but it was really hard to see them. Loud leaves. Yeah, looking kind of miney already. That's a rock overhang. I mean, we're not even to where the mines are supposed to be. I just thought these might be bonus. Just rocks. Looks like we're gonna intercept the trail up here. These are old logging roads, I think. They're kind of well defined here. Yeah, this might not be an old logging road. This might be the road to the mine. Here's a foundation. That could have been like a security checkpoint guardhouse or something. All that's left now is just the brick foundation, concrete block. Mostly eroded. That's interesting. I don't know if it's going to be this road or that one. Which one's the access? But it could be up there. Some big divots. Whole series of them right here. Those look very suspicious. Of course, there's no holes. You usually see that, like whether it's a mine entrance or conveyor tracks. So they could be actual entrances. If they're entrances, they're definitely covered up. Definitely. Giant sinkhole right here. Those could be entrances, and the mine collapsed, hence the sinkhole. Like when a cave collapses, same thing. This pretty recognizable sinkhole. That sinkhole leads me to believe that's where the entrances are, and then part of it collapsed. Sinkhole. Well, enough time wasted on that. We're gonna keep going. Check that out. So it's a research site. The hair snare site has been constructed by the Department of Fish, Wildlife Resources, and their affiliates in order to capture hair from black bears. DNA from the hair will be used to estimate black bear population numbers in the area. Please do not enter the site. Hair snare. What's a hair snare? I don't see any hair snares. I mean, I'm not going to go in there and mess up the research or whatever, but I want to know what a hair snare is. I'd also like to know what the results are from that particular line of research. Okay, it looks like I mapped out that way. Like a T intersection here. Stovepipe nailed to the tree. Used to be a very old deer stand there. Guess it was somebody's campground a long time ago. Yeah, that's been out here for a while. Just goes to show, no matter how far you go out, there's more of it on the ground. No matter how far you go out, man, you always find something human. And there's just a random chair in the middle of the woods. I'm not even on a trail. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently I went this way. Whatever. Okay, now I see a trail down. Very old one, but still counts. This one's a lot newer, it looks like. Just forest road access, maybe. Man, they pushed over and took down a bunch of trees. I need to go that way. Man, all of this used to be forest. It's just been annihilated. And they changed the area, the trails and everything. There's pros and cons to the logging thing. This should hook up with the road the abandoned house is on. That's the idea anyway. There is indeed a house. Pretty sure it's a house, not a barn. We're gonna go find out though. Looks very, very old. Man, this was a serious house. So big. It was some kind of wall or something? I don't know. Man, this would have been cool. This old clay pot thing. Wish that was intact. Wow, y'all. This is a little store area. The good news is the floor is dirt at this point. Look, Julie Garland, Robert Walker, the clock. What? And those little shoes. More shoes over there. Peanut jars. I'm thinking that's what that is. This clothes hangers, man. Clothes hanger's still hanging up. Oh, this is not too terrible. Ish. At least it's not a long drop. We'll say that. They use newspaper for wallpaper or insulation. It's like there's stairs, but I dare not. That was the crawl space underneath the stairs, it looks like. Good old chair. That's crazy. And I guess that was like a something sewing desk. I don't know. This feels very like World War II-ish almost. Look at a piece of glass. I wonder if that's from the actual house. It's still there. Let me get some pictures, close-up pictures of this wallpaper. There's like advertisements and everything. I mean, I dare say that's a Spam can lid. Has to be, right? Oh, here's the rest of it. Luncheon meat. It was a can of luncheon meat. I guess it kind of was Spam. This must have been the front door. Wow. More of those star jars. They got the lids on them with stars on them. Pretty cool fireplace. There is an upstairs, but yeah, it don't look like I'm getting up there because this hole, especially that bottom stair right there. The others maybe, but that bottom one, bad news. That is wild. That used to be a bed, obviously. Box springs or whatever, it's no longer that. These jars, they have, it's a red lid with a white star on the top of it. There were several in the other room too. They remind me of peanut jars. Chevrolet for 55. Wow. These old newspaper advertisements and stuff. It's really fascinating because they're from the 40s and 50s. Man, that is really cool. Oh, awesome find. Okay, approaching the intersection where I got on this trail. I think we're going to keep going that way for now. Maybe see some more mines. Hopefully I mapped this one out a little bit better. I think I did. Climbing hard. I think we're almost to the top though. Still got a little bit. Of course. So much of this is gone. Pretty cool view at least. But they have really logged this place out. Might have another set of mines up here, like all off to my left. That entire hilltop, man, that would be an awesome view if you were on top of that. There's no tree up there. Yeah, we gotta go that way. Should be another trail up here, hopefully. I think I see coal. I think I can get down here. I think. Man, that looks like something right there. That came out right on top of it. What do you know? I feel cold air. I don't know if that's cave or mine. Too small to get in. You have to dig it out. Looks like it might actually stop. At least for humans it stops. That might be a cave, man. I mean, there's supposed to be mines here, but I don't know. That looks pretty cavey. I mean, we're definitely in the area for caves. We're not too far from London. Yeah, there's a coal seam. Definitely is a coal seam over there. You see that sheer drop? And I smell very strong sulfur. Like it stinks. And there's a bunch of water down there. So I bet the water is coming from them. Definitely sealed off. I don't even see one hole. I don't think I'd really want to go in there with the way that smells. If I could smell the sulfur from all the way over here, that is not good. It means it's not ventilated. It's full of sulfur and not oxygen. We've already been down that road recently. I don't really want to repeat it. It's not pleasant. Well, it's a really pretty little pine forest here. It's a nice little trail. Just not seeing any mines. What else is new? Man, they cleaned up everything. Nothing worse than a responsible miner that cleans up after themselves. I'm just crossing through the valley, right? An old wash tub, just in the middle of nowhere with a tree growing through it. Just like the chair, man. Deep woods. Somebody's probably been there at some point. Finally back on the trail I came in on. Loud leaves. What are you gonna do, you know? Not too much further to go. I have one more climb, of course. Okay, there's the road. Good little navigation exercise there because I didn't have a trail most of the way. Good hike though. Made it out before dark. What do you know? It was pretty close. Okay, driving back on this backcountry road. Saw this. I think it's like an old store or something. It is totally collapsed though. The whole bottom story collapsed, I guess. I don't think I really want to get in there. It's even got the newspaper on the wall. Now I like beer. I mean, some of this stuff isn't original, but some is. There's a little girl's dress. That's interesting. There was an entire thing back here too. It's totally destroyed now. This is the back of it. It's come down too. Wow. So I think maybe it was like a store front and then living quarters in the back and upstairs maybe. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing to really tell you even what it was, like what they sold. Could have just been like a little general store. Looks like there's a house down here, or the remnants of one. Yeah, there's definitely ruins of a house, big stone house. Actually, go over there and look at that in a minute. This was their garage, I bet. We're on the driveway right now. Is there a bottom level? I'm not stepping on that. There is a bottom level, it looks like. It's all collapsed in. Storage. Cellar. Yeah, it's probably storage. Shop or something. Just a workshop. This house was a big deal. It was nice back in the day. It's all crumbled now. I can still smell gas from that thing, that big tank there. Diesel, maybe. It's weird that I still smell that. It must still have some in it after all this time. It looks like it burned down. Now it's just ruins. That was the front porch, big archway and everything. Hot water heater right there, bathtub. Had to get pretty hot to shatter that stone. That's crazy. Seems like the logger houses stay in the public view and they stay abandoned. Eventually somebody burns them down. I don't know what the fixation with that is, but it's a universal rule. Yeah, that was the front entrance. Wow. Pretty cool. Hey, well, anyway, like, share, and subscribe, huh? And comment. You know what to do.